Sa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Makaramana. So dasa dhatu yo dasa dhatu yo anaramana. So always these 10 dhatu, as they are rupa, they do not take any object. They are always anaramana. Chat dhatu yo navatapa. 6 dhatu not to be said. Makaramana tipi, makahetuka tipi, makatipi not tipi. So makaramana. So what is makaramana, makatipi, makahetuka, makatipi? So 6 dhatu cannot be said makaramana. 6 dhatu out of the 8 dhatu, 6 Chakku Vijnana, Soda Vijnana, Kana Vijnana, Jiva Vijnana, Kaya Vijnana, Mano Vijnana. So all these dhatu always take present object. Always take karma object. They always take karma object. That is present. So we say Navatapa Makaramnati. Maka, they never take Maka as their object. Even Mahagata Dhamma, they cannot take as their object. So these 6 dhatu, Chakku Soda Kana Jiva Kaya Vijnana Mano dhatu, do not take the Maka as their object. Maka Hetuka, they do not have the Maka, the path. So the 8-point paths. Here, when we say the path, we especially refer it to the Samadhi. They do not have Samadhi as their object. Makadipati had the path here. So we have the translation. Yeah, they do not have the path as their object. They do not have the path as their cause, or they do not have the path as their dominating factors. That means they do not associate with the Samadhi and Samavayama in the Magga. That's clear. Vedadu yo siya makaramna, siya makahetuka, siya makadibino. Vedadu yo, the 2 dhatu. Siya vedadu yo, 2 dhatu. Siya makaramana. So vedadu yo, siya makaramana. So what do you have here? Makaramana. Mano Vijnana dhatu. Dhamma dhatu, you can take only Cetasika here. Only Cetasika can take the object. Ceta, Cetasika, Rupa Nibbana. A Dhamma dhatu, you have Cetasika, Rupa Nibbana. The Rupa never take any object. Nibbana also do not take any object. They both are object. So only Cetasika you can take here. Cetasika associated with the Cetas. So you need to find the Cetas here. What kind of Ceta can take Magga as their object? So here, what kind of Ceta can take Magga? Not Ravajana, we say, not Ravajana can take Magga as as the object. In the case of pañhāpucchakaṃ viti. So the pañhāpucchakaṃ viti manodwara come first, then mahakusala or mahakriya jnana samyuddha. So only jnana samyuddha. Mahakusala jnana samyuddha, khathe magga as their object. Any one of mahakusala jnana samyuddha. For the sikha, Sotapanna, Sakadagami, Anagami. We one becomes Sotapanna or Sakadagami or Anagami. They refuse the magga they have attained. When they review the magga they have attained as the object. So Mahakusala Jnana Samyuddha arises there as Javana, Pañhāpucchakaṃ viti. Therefore, the Arhat, we will attain Arhata magga, who becomes Arhat. After attaining Arhat, they review the path they have attained, that is Arhata magga. So you have Mahakusala Jnana Samyuddha, Mahakriya Jnana Samyuddha. These two also, these take magga as their object. Abhijnana can take every object, can take every object like a manodwara vajana, like a Mahakriya Jnana Samyuddha. So Abhijnana, you have to take here as mano uññana dhātu, manodwara vajana, Mahakusala Jnana Samyuddha, Mahakriya Jnana Samyuddha, Abhijnana, two Abhijnana. They're the associated Jadisika that belong to Dhamma dhātu. So here, the Mano-Jnana dhātu, which are Manodwara vajana, Mahakusala Jnana Samyuddha, Mahakriya Jnana Samyuddha, Abhijnana, had the magga as their object. Then the Jadisika associated with them, the Dhamma dhātu, which are the Jadisika associated with them, had magga as their object. See, magga dibdi no, magga dibdi. Magga hituka. Magga hituka. What is magga hituka? Magga here, magga hituka. The cause of the magga is samadhi. So if you take samadhi as the cause of the magga, so you have only the here magga hituka, the samadhi as the cause. So here samadhi can be found only magga citas. So samadhi is the magga citas. So magga hituka. If you take manodwara vajana, mano-uññana dhātu, magga hituka dhamma, you have only 4 magga citas. 4 magga citas are magga hituka. With the Jadisika, except paññā here, except samadhi, the remaining Jadisika. So you have 4 magga and associated Jadisika except samadhi. They see magga dibdi no, magga dibdi. Adibdi arises together with the adibdi, or arises together with dominative factors. 8 the magga factors, 8 noble paths. You have two adibdis are there. The samadhi, samavayama. So we have Chaita, Chanda, Chaita, Viriya, Vimasa, 4 adibdi. Out of 4, here you have only 2 in the magga, the 8 noble paths. Samadhi is samavayama. So samadhi, samavayama. The Dhamma mano-uññana dhātu, which take adibdi as their object, or which they have adibdi as their object, or which have the adibdi as their object, or which have adibdi as their associate. So magga adibdi here. So if we take adibdi as their object, what do we have? So the how many Dhamma take the noble paths as predominant factors? So do you remember how many Chetas? How about Manodwara?
Sayadaw.
What are they?
It's the 4 Mahakusala Jnana Sampayukta and 4 Mahakiriya Jnana Sampayukta.
All right.
Manodara Vajana is not Jawana,
Yes, it's not Jawana. But it can take every object. It also can take Magga as an object. Why?
Yes, but then it's not taking it as the predominant factors,
Right. So only Mahakusala Jnana Sampayukta, Mahakiriya Jnana Sampayukta take those Magga as predominant factors. So they are taking too much attention to the Magga. Yes. Then, so the Magga activity, they have Magga as their activity. So what do you have here? 4 Magga Jaitas. 4 Magga Jaitas, 36 Jaitasika we have there. Out of 36, 2 are activity. So these 2 is the case that the Samadhi or Samavayama, any one of them will predominate all the other Dhamma there. So the Magga have predominated factors, Samadhi, or the Magga has the predominant factors, Samavayama. So you have here 4 Magga Jaitas as Manavijnana. Then as the Dhamma Dhatu, you have 36 Jaitasika. Because Samadhi and Samavayama can predominate the other Dhamma, each of them, not both, predominates the other Dhamma at the same time. So we one predominates the other Dhamma. The other one cannot predominate, will be predominated by that one. That's why the Jaitasika cannot be reduced. You have full Jaitasika here. Is it? See Navatapa. See Navatapa here. Makaramna tipi. See Navatapa Makaramna tipi. But some of them cannot be said as the Dhamma, which had the Magga as their object. What do you have there?
Yeah, many, like 12 Akusala Jaitas. And then not taking the Magga.
So there are many the Jada which
17.
do not take the Jadas.
Yeah, the remaining 17 Ahetuka. So we have to exclude the Manodara Vajana. And then the 4 Mahakusala Jnana Vipayukta, 8 Mahavibhaṅga, 4 Mahakiriya Jnana Vipayukta, the 15 Rupa Vajara.
Yes.
And 12 Arupa Vajara and 4 Phalajitas.
Yes. They have about the other Dhamma as Dhamma Dhatu.
Dhamma Dhatu also Rupa, Nibbana, and then the Jitasikas associated with those Jitas.
Jitasika, Rupa, and Nibbana. But we do not here particularly say about the Sukuma Rupa, because Sukuma Rupa is included in Dhamma Dhatu. We have to say here Dhamma Dhatu, Dhamma Dhatu Anaramana. If we say like that, it can be all kinds of Dhamma Dhatu there. That's why here we have to take Sukuma Rupa a particular. So as the Navata is it?
Yes.
Sukuma Rupa Nibbana is Navata Paramana. There, Maka Navata Maka Tibino, what do you have?
Maka Tibino.
Navata Maka Tibino.
It doesn't have Maka as the predominant factor. So for the Dhamma.
Sorry, Maka Hedu. Sorry, Maka Heduka.
Oh, Maka Heduka.
Yes, Maka Heduka. Navata Maka Heduka Tipi.
It's not having Maka as the root cause. So we have to take all of the other jittas except the four magga jittas. So it should be the same,
yes,
right? So yes.
Yes, yes. All
But
the
then
other
also,
jhanas.
so but in that case, we have to include the manodara vajana, right?
Yes, we do. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Yes.
So the jhana which do not take the do not have samadhi as the samadhi as the associate, or do not associate with the samadhi. Yeah, the other jhanas, except for magas. Yes. Namaka dibri no. Namaka dibri no, except the jhana that take magas with special respect of the many all the jhanas. The jnana samyuddha, jnana vibhaṅga laka, kusala jnana vibhaṅga makre jnana vibhaṅga. Or you can tell who here even abhijnana. See,
Right.
some
Yes.
not always, here the abhijnana also you can take. There are many dhamma here. There are many jhana ejirasika which do not take do not have samadhi, sama as their predominant factors. Okay, so you have all here. So we skip this upana. We come to here. Atita, Anagata, Pachupana. So you know what is Atita Dhamma, what is Anagata Dhamma, what is Pachupana Dhamma. Yeah. We go to Atita Ramnatika. Atharasana Daduna. Kati Atita Ramana, Kati Pachupana Ramana. Then Kati Atita Ramana, Kati Anagata Ramana, Kati Pachupana Ramana. So here, Dhamma Dhatu Siya, Atita Siya, Anagata Siya, Pachupana. So we are Dhamma Dhatu. Well, no. This was Atita. We go to Atita Ramana. So here, Atita Ramana. Rasa Dhatu ya Anaramana. So regarding the Aramanatika, so Dasa Dhatu Anaramana will be always there. So when we are discussing about Aramanatika, these 10 kinds of dhatu do not take any object, so they are called anaramana. Dasa dhatu anaramana, chat dhatu pachupanaramana, pachupanaramana. So the dhatu which takes only pachupana dhamma, we take pachupana as the object. What do you have?
It's the 5. Chakku, sota, gana, jiva, kaya, viññāna dhatu, and then the mano dhatu. So,
Yes. So those 5 dhatu always take pachupana. Only the present object they take. They cannot take past object, future object. That's why chat dhatu pachupana ramana we say. Chat dhatu pachupana ramana. So dve dhatu siya atita ramana, siya anagata ramana, siya pachupana ramana. So cha is dve here altogether we have 8, 10. Dasa dhatu anaramana, cha dhatu pachupana ramana, the remaining 2. Dve dhatu they are mano viññāna and dhamma dhatu. Siya atita ramana. So some dhamma dhatu, some mano viññāna dhatu, dhamma dhatus are some dhamma dhatu have atita dhamma as their object. What do we have here? The dhamma that always take atita as their object. What do you have? The dhamma always take atita as their object.
it's the always.
Always. They do not take any other object.
Yes. So viññānañca yatana The 3 viññāna jayatana and 3 neva saññāna saññā.
Right. Because viññāna jayarana always take the first viññāna akasana jayarana that has arisen before. So neva saññāna saññā also the same. These 6 Dhamma always take adita, the past object. Then the Dhamma which sometimes take adita as their object. What do you have?
Manodara vachana.
Yes, only a manodara viti. Manodara viti always take what? The akate every object. That's why manodara vachana. Then as Jawana, what do you have? All Kama Jawana.
Yes, all Kama Vacha Jawana.
Kama Jawana, 29 Kama Jawana. Then 11 Tadaramana. Tadaramana also, whatever Jawana takes, the Tadaramana also will take the same object. That's why it can take also. Then
2 abhiññā.
2 abhiññāna. Yes, these Dhamma sometimes take adita as their object. Not always. Sometimes they may take, sometimes they may not take. So here, Manaviññāna dhātu, Dhamma dhātu, here we take the Manaviññāna dhātu, Dhamma dhātu, which always take Dhamma dhātu, which are Viññāna jayarana, Neva saññāna saññāna, they always take adita as their object, and Narara vajana, 39 Kama Jawana, 11 Tadaramana, Viññāna, that sometimes take the adita as their object. So we need to classify it that way. So Siya Anagadaramana. Siya Anagadaramana. Some Manaviññāna dhātu, Dhamma dhātu, take Anagada as their object. What do we have? What kind of Dhamma always take Anagada as their object?
Always no such
Yes.
Dhamma. Yes.
Yeah, there is no particular Dhamma that always take the Anagada as their object. Adita, Pajupana, yes, we can say always take Adita, always take Pajupana, but there is no particular Dhamma that always take Anagada as their object. That's why here we have to take the same Manodara vajana, the Kama Jawana, the Dharamana, Viññāna, that sometimes take the Anagada. So we have to take only those. Then see Pajupana Ramana. So we know the Dhamma which always take Pajupana as their object, like the Paja Viññāna, Manodara vajana, they always take present object. They do not take past and future object. But here, the Dhamma which take present object as their object. What do we have?
It's the same. Manodara vajana and the Kama Jawana, Tadaramana, and Abhiññāna.
Yes, only those Dhamma here, they sometimes take Pajupana, sometimes Jita, sometimes Anagada. So we need to take only these things. Only these things. Then, see Navataba Atita Ramana Tipi, Anagada Ramana Tipi, Pajupana Ramana Tipi. See Navataba Atita Ramana Tipi, Sandama cannot be said. They take Adita as their object. Some they take Anagada as their object. Some they take Pajupana as their object. What do you have here?
I mean the Jitas that take Paññatti as the objects, So the Rupa Vajara, yeah.
Here, see Navataba, they do never take. They cannot be said. They exactly take Adita Anagada Pajupana.
Yeah, so those the Rupa Vajara Jana, I mean Rupa Vajana Jitas.
Yes.
Right, and then the first and the third Arupa Jitas.
The first and
The third.
The third arupa cetas. Yes, they take pañhāti. They take pañhāti as the object.
Yes.
When they are taking pañhāti as the object, they cannot be said so. Because pañhāti not belong to Citta, Nagata, Vajjupana. Yes, okay. Then
Nibbana, sir. Nibbana.
Nibbana, yes, Nibbana. And
Rupa.
Rupa, yes, right. So then so Manodara Vajana, Kamachara Jamana, Dedaramana, Viñana. These Dhamma also sometimes take pañhāti as their object. Is it? They contain not only present, past, the present, past, and future. They also take pañhāti as their object. Sometimes they may take pañhāti as their object. So when they take pañhāti as their object, they cannot be said as Adita Ramana, Nagata Ramana, Vajjupana Ramana. Is it? So we need to count them.
Yes.
The Dhamma which take Nibbana, always take Nibbana as their object. Because Nibbana and pañhāti do not belong to Adita, Anagata, Vajjupana. Nibbana pañhāti do not belong to Adita, Anagata, Vajjupana. The Dhamma, any Dhamma that takes Nibbana and pañhāti as their object cannot be said Adita Ramana, Anagata Ramana, Vajjupana Ramana. So we have here Manodara Vajana, Mahakus, Manodara Vajana, Manodara Vajana, Kamachara Jawana, Tadharamana, Rupa Vajra Cheta, Arupa Vajra Cheta, Lokottara Cheta. We have to take all these Cheta.
Yes.
As Manaviñana, they associated Sika, Sukuma, Rupa, Nibbana as Dhamma Dhatu. So we need to take all these. Is it?
Yes.
So Ajata, we go to another Tika. Ajata here. Dasa Dhatu your Ajata, we have here Ajata. No, DBC, Ajata. Ajata. What is Ajata Dhamma? Jeta Jadisika Rupas are Ajata. Is it? Siya Bheda. So the here Siya Ajata, Siya Bheda, Siya Ajata Bheda. This doctrine, you know, here, Dasa Dhatu, here the question, Atharasana Dhaduna Gati Ajata Gati Bheda Gati Ajata Bheda. So Siya Adita, not say, you know, Adita. Siya Adita, some among the 18, some ma Adita, some some Ajada, some Bheda, some Ajata Bheda. The answer is simple. So Ajada, all the Dhatu can be Ajada. Siya Bheda. Some of them can be Bheda. Or here, some of them can be Ajada. Some of them can be Bheda. Some of them can be Ajada Bheda. So Ajada, you have, what do you have Ajada here? Ajada Dhatu. How many Dhatu can be Ajada? Eternal Dhatu element.
All 18.
18. As a reality, are all realities Ajada here?
No, we shouldn't take Nibbana.
Yes, Nibbana and pañhāti, let's say pañhāti also. Pañhāti is not included in the reality. That's why we don't call pañhāti. But pañhāti always Bheda. So without Nibbana, is it Ajada? So we say Bheda, we include Nibbana, all the realities. So we say Ajada Bheda. How about Ajada Bheda?
the same. We have to exclude nibbana, Sayadaw.
Yes, the nibbana always beta. Remember here, nibbana is always beta. So we come to the conclusion. Actually, not conclusion. Yeah. Dasa dhatu ya anaramana. What we are talking about dasa dhatu, what we are analyzing the 80 dhatu, 10 dhatu always anaramana. So dasa dhatu ya anaramana. Chat dhatu ya siya ajadaramana, chat dhatu ya 6 dhatu siya ajadaramana, siya bhaidaramana, siya ajada bhaidaramana. They also clear such chat dhatu ya, what are the 6? Jaku Vinyana, Soda Vinyana, Gana Vinyana, Jiva Vinyana, Kaya Vinyana, and Mano Dhatu. These 6. So the present object can be Ajada, can be Bheda, can be Ajada Bheda. That's why these 6, the elements, sometimes may take Ajada Ramana, sometimes may take Bheda Ramana, sometimes may take Ajada Bheda. Dwe Dhatu Yosiya Ajada Ramana, Siya Bheda Ramana, Siya Ajada Bheda Ramana. Dwe Dhatu Yosiya Ajada Ramana. Two dhatu, some of them take ajada as their object. What do we have here? What do we have?
Yeah, so we have the Vinanya Yatana and Nevasanyana Sanya Yatana.
So these two are here, ajada. Only the ajada, agasana yadana, ajada, vinyana jayadana, is it?
Yes.
So they always take ajada object here, ajada dhamma. So there are also some dhamma which take ajada, but not always sometimes. What do you have?
Yes, the Kama Vajrachitas, 54, and then 2 Abhinyanas.
54.
Oh, sorry, we had to exclude all of the Pancha Vinyana, Vibhaṅga Vinyana and 3 Manodhatu.
Yes. So you had 2 abhiñana.
Yes.
These dhamma sometimes may take ajada as the object. Sometimes may take bheda, sometimes may take ajada bheda.
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Then dve dhatu yo siya bheda ramana.
How about 2 abhinyana?
Yes, 2 abhiñana must be included there.
Yeah. So I think 56. 56 is
the 54 minus 30. Now 30 you have 41.
41, yes.
41 plus 2, you have 43.
Yeah.
Then siya bheda ramana. Bheda ramana. Siya bheda ramana. What do you have here? Bheda. Here the dhamma which take pañhāti also. The dhamma which take nibbana. Nibbana and pañhāti, they will be bheda ramana. So the dhamma which take pañhāti as the object. What are the dhamma which always take pañhāti as their object?
It's the Rupa Vajrachitas.
Yes, all Rupa Vajracita except Vijnana, because Abhiñana is special Jeta. Where Rupa Vajracita reaches Abhiñana state, so they do not always take. They do not always take pañhāti as their object. They may take another object. That's why we say except Abhiñana. Then how about Arupa Vajracita? Arupa Vajracita take.
Yes, the 3 Akasana Jayatana Chitas.
3 Akasana Jayarana. And how about Vijnana Jayarana? Agajya Yarana.
No, that is the Tikamuktaka. Because we cannot say,
why?
we cannot say where they are not is Pahita or Achata.
Why?
Because it's based on that concept. That concept is based on. It's complicated. It's a pañhāti, but that pañhāti is you cannot say that it is ajata or bahita.
Yes. We cannot exactly say as ajata bahita because you see the object there. The pañhāti, without ajata, there will be no pañhāti. So that pañhāti is based on the ajata, is it? Based on the mahagata. So the mahagata is ajata. So that based on ajata. But the ajata, the pañhāti here, it say pañhāti, not simple pañhāti. That pañhāti based on ajata is connected with the ajata. That's why it cannot be said as ajata and bheda. Yes. We do not take this one as the Dhamma, we take bheda as the object. Okay. So how about the bheda, the Dhamma, which always take nibbana as the object? What do you have? 8 Lokottara Citta. Is it? 8 Lokottara Citta always take nibbana as the object. So we need to take this one as the Dhamma, which take bheda as the object. Then, that's all. Then the Kamavajra Chittupada, 41 Kamavajra Citta is associated with Sika. Then 2 Abhiñāna. They sometimes take bheda as the object, but not always. They can take ajata bheda, ajata bheda, all. But in this case, they take bheda as the object. So we need to take them also. So every summer you call the 41 Kamavajra Cittas, 50 Rupavajra Cittas, 2 Abhiñāna, 3 Akasanayana Cittas, 8 Lokottara Cittas. You need to take that. Then ajata bheda, siya nawadabha, siya ajata bheda. Siya ajata ramana, siya bheda ramana, siya ajata bheda ramana. Siya ajata bheda ramana. That take both ajata bheda. What do you have?
It's the same. Yes, it's 41 Kamavajra Citta, 2 Abhiñāna.
How about the other Cittas?
No, Sayadaw.
No, the Rupavajra Citta, Lokottara Citta, they always take what? The bheda as the object, is it?
Yeah.
So ajata, the akasana jayarana, what? Viññāna jayarana, nivasanya jayarana, always take ajata as the object. So we don't consider those. So the viññāna jayarana, nivasanya jayarana, the akasana jayarana. Viññāna jayarana, nivasana jayarana, always take ajata as the object. Viññāna akajayarana, no. Akasana jayarana, always take bheda as the object. Is it? Lokottara always take bheda as the object, so we do not take those. Yeah, ajata bheda both. We have only Kamavajra Cittas Abhiñāna. Then siya nawadabha, ajata ramana tipi, bheda ramana tipi, ajata bheda ramana tipi. What do we have here? Only akajanya yarana. Only this one. So that take nati bhava as the object. As I told you just now, nati bhava is the pañhāti. But this pañhāti, not simple pañhāti, it based on or is connected with the ajata. That's why it cannot be said neither ajata nor bheda. No, neither ajata nor bheda here. So as the citta take this object, as it takes the object, it also cannot be said ajata ramana or bheda ramana or ajata bheda ramana. There you have Sukkama Rupa as Dhamma Dhatu. There you have Nibbana as Dhamma Dhatu. So Aramanatika actually very interesting. Aramanatika. If we study Aramanatika through the witty thought process, it's very interesting. I like you see to discuss Aramanatika. So if you discuss if you study those Aramanatika with the thought process, so you will be very interested there. It's very interesting. The Amadhatika, I am interested only those particles. That's why when I was teaching at the BAP, I always teach, these four Aramanatika because I like it with the thought process. So if you do not know thought process, it's not interesting. If you know the thought process, it's very interesting.
So what do you mean by studying these four with the thought process? So, could you please give us an example?
So they had the object, like Pañhāpucchakaṃ witi. See that witi. What is the object? The object. So the Mahakusala Jnana Sambhita Pañhāpucchakaṃ witi, for example. Pañhāpucchakaṃ witi, the Mahakusala Jnana Sambhita or Mahakaya Jnana Sambhita there. Take the department that have been abandoned, the department not yet abandoned, the Magga, the Phala, the Nibbana. So they can take many kinds of objects there. So in normal, the time also, in Manodharaviti, they can take also many objects. So if we go through the witi, then it will be more clear. We can collect or we can count the reality easily, because the reality here very complicated regarding Aramanatika or Aramanatika. So when I was here, I could not catch it, Even I passed the examination, I did not understand very well about these four Aramana. I learned by heart, but I never got it when I was here. But when I teach the Tika, so I come to understand there. So I'm very pleased with teaching the Tika, Aramana Tika. But when I was here, I hated it very much because I did not catch it. I did not understand it. So the last one here. Last one, how the Buddha used the word here. Rupa Dhatu Sanidasana Sabdika. Yes, Sanidasana Sabdika Dhamma. Only Rupa Ramana, so Rupa Dhatu. Nawa Dhatu yo Anidasana Abhidika. Anidasana Abhidika. Oh, sorry. So no, Nawa Dhatu yo should be Anidasana Sabdika. Anidasana Abhidika here. Anidasana Abhidika. Wow. Anidasana. Should be Anidasana Sabdika here. Rupa Sandhya Sabdika here should be Anidasana Sabdika, not Anidasana Abhidika.
Yes. Yeah, that's the typos, It's a mistake.
Mister, please correct. Oh, you cannot correct. Not in the books. Not in the books. So the 9 Chakku Dhatu, Soda Dhatu, Sada Dhatu, Kana Dhatu, Kanda Dhatu, Jiva Dhatu, Rasa Dhatu. Then what? Kaya Dhatu, Purva Dhatu, those 9. Those 9. So they belong to Sabdika Rupa. There are many, how many? Atta Dhatu, there are many 10. Pañhāpucchakaṃ Dhatu, Mana Dhatu, Manavijñana Dhatu, Dhamma Dhatu. Pañhāpucchakaṃ Dhatu, Mana Dhatu, there are many 8. Anidasana Abhidika. Anidasana Avika. So, and then, so do you want to discuss about the dukkha?
Yes, Sayadaw, if anything interesting, yes, of course, Sayadaw.
We had never done before, no?
Yes.
The other, because here we have 80 dhatus. The number is greater than the former Vibhaṅga. So if you want to continue, you see, discussing.
Yes. Sure, Sayadaw.
pañhāpucchakaṃ. Okay, tomorrow we will continue this.
Yes.
Today time is up. So let's stop the class by saying Buddha Sasana Jira Detetu. Buddha Sasana Jira Detetu. Buddha Sasana Jira Detetu. Buddha Sasana Jira Detetu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you so much,
Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Sadhu, sadhu.
See you tomorrow, Sayadaw.
Sadhu Pañhādi.